Hello, boys and girls. My name is AG Hades, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we are reading from r/Am I That Soul Reddit threads. The first story is from Okay Nothing. Am I that soul for not allowing my stepdaughter to have a bedroom all for herself? I was previously married and have 12 years old daughter, and so is my current husband, who has previously married and has a daughter who's 22. The house we currently live in is a 2-bedroom house, one for me and my husband, while the other one was for my 12-year-old daughter. While my stepdaughter moved out, even before I got married to her dad. We are planning to get a bigger house, and we are in the process of owning one, but it might happen.
Enemy hit!
So we still got basically that's what we have. As I said,
taking fire! I'm out here, Rocky.
Her own and works let's call her Diana. Diana got recently fired from her job and was unable to pay rent for her own place, and asked if she could move in with us. We obviously agreed.
Taking hit! Enemy hit!
Problem started when she share a room with her younger sister. She said that she couldn't handle that and wants her full privacy. I told her I understand the complaints,
using a bandage,
the complications of the situation, but I cannot have my daughter to move out of the room because where's she going? We have an extra
taking hit!
At night.
Enemy hit!
And we're living just in
Mega kill!
Will sleep over. She said we could have her sleep on that bed. I told her the problem here is that she
using a bandage,
needs her own space. A flood bed in the living room is not a space.
Taking hit!
We can only open it at night by moving the furniture. Also, her Werber is, and all of that stuff, like it was way more, like us, way more complicated than just sleeping area. She also had a problem with the fact that my daughter won't move her clothes from wardrobe, I told Donna.
Taking hit! Enemy hit!
Yeah, it will not be as big as the current wardrobe, but I'll make sure
Wicked
even
sick!
if I had to get her
Using a
two,
bandage.
not one. She told me my daughter should be moving her stuff into those wardrobes while she takes the main one. I told her that's not happening. She already have been having her stuff in there. Overall, she is not compromising at all and making unreasonable demands. Though my husband asked me that we move the floodbed into our room, but I told him we don't have a space. We don't have a space in the room for the bed to unfold.
Enemy hit!
He then suggested what Diana said for her to sleep in the living room. I refused. I told my husband
Taking fire!
Loadout airdrop incoming.
it is a risk
Enemy hit! Target eliminated! Godlike!
The safe zone
ridiculous
is shifting.
situation because I can't have my daughter's life to flip upside down just because Diana wants privacy. Sharing a room would be as hard as my daughter
Godlike!
as it will be for Diana. So either of us compromise, all of us compromise, or Diana finds another solution, because I found it very selfish that she wants a teenager to change just
Taking
so
fire!
she can
The safe zone is shifting.
and I'm not differentiating
Godlike!
the Diana has the ability to
Double kill!
search other options. She is not forced to share a room, but my daughter will end up being forced to share a room if Diana comes. Am I that asshole? Ooh. OP. Now, just from reading the title, I would have said yes, you are the asshole. But your daughter's 12. His daughter is 22. No, OP, you are not the asshole here. She's a grown woman. She can find her own and actually, from what I'm reading, Diana is acting more like a teenager than the 12-year-old is. Crying about how, oh, I don't have my own room. While the teenager's just like, damn, I guess I don't have my room. Sucks to be me. And her dad still coddling her when she's 22. This dad needs to grow up and actually take and look at it like, my daughter 22, your daughter is 12. Either you, my daughter, either you, Diana, has to toughen up and deal with this. Find a different situation if you need. Find a different solution if you need. But I'm not having the younger of the two sleep somewhere else just because you want your own privacy. No. It's not rocket science, OP. The next post is by Throwaway Swifty Sis. Am I the asshole for telling my sister it's her fault she has nowhere to stay and I won't take her in? So I, 24 male, have a sister who I will call Missy, 37 female, who is a huge fan of Taylor Swift. We have had an okay relationship most of our lives, but nothing too close to dual to our relation to our age difference. Recently, she has been fighting with her husband, Josh, 35 male, about how she spends money carelessly. Her spending has been an issue throughout their marriage. Melissa doesn't work, but Josh makes about $200K a year. That's a pretty good job. It all came to a head about a week ago when Josh divorced. 30K missing from discovered 30K missing from their savings account. According to his brother, Josh snooped on Missy's transaction history and discovered during a suspended trip to see Melissa's friends for a week. She was going to drive down a state and stay with her. Melissa had withdrawn 30K from the savings account and spent it on a week in Brazil to see a Taylor Swift concert and party by herself. She spent every penny of that 30K and came back like nothing happened. This was back in November, and it was discovered by Josh last week. They had a massive fight, and eventually the police were called, and Missy went to stay in a hotel. Now the money she had in her personal account is almost out, and she showed up outside my house begging to be let in. This is how I heard most of this story, except for how Josh found out. I told her tough shit. She needed to figure this out by herself, and I'm not going to support her due to her past spending issues at home. My parents called me and said I was being an asshole for not housing my sister in her time of need. So, edit. My parents are very poor and live in a 1-bedroom house in a different state, and most likely cannot take her in. My parents are good people, not in bad times. And if they could take her in, they would. Ooh, this one is a hard story, OP. Are you asshole for not taking your sister, who undoubtedly has a spending problem, seeing how she spent $30K just to go to Brazil to party by herself and go to a Taylor Swift concert, which is sad. You wouldn't catch me spending $30K to go to a concert and party by myself. But I don't think OP, I don't think you are the asshole here. I think you are probably one of the better people in this sitch. It's crazy. Am I the asshole for not giving a cupcake to a child who is not originally on the guest list? Okay. I, 24 female, recently returned to my hometown after being away for college and work. My grandma often hosts potluck party where her 3 kids is their families can hang out. I am a pretty good baker, and a couple of times I brought baked goods over. I got lots of compliments, especially from the kids. And that's where I'm gonna have to end this one off. So I will see you guys in the next video. Please subscribe by comment down below which one's the next and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. I want to apologize for that little pause. Anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for making the last video what it is. I'm still working on that SCP video. It will hopefully come out very shortly, but it is also very nice to know that I can do this for you guys. Anyways, you guys, if you like the video, please subscribe, like, comment down below, so I'll see you next. And as always, I will happen to see you in the next video. Peace